Hey guys, this is take 100 to trying to live stream for the first time. I'm honestly such a noob at this because I really don't know what I'm doing with this. I don't know, it's not really working. The sound wasn't working and all of that, but I mean, it's in my description anyway saying that I probably suck at this. I mean, that's not the words I use, but that's probably the easiest way to sum up what I said is that I suck at doing live stream at the moment. Yeah, I don't even know if you guys can hear me. Sophie, can you hear me? Because I think you're watching, unless that's just me. Wait. Let's see if I can see the live chat. We gotta play this. Yay, you can hear me now. Okay, that's cool. We're probably going to build then, once my game is not lagging, because I've been going back and forth, so it's like lagging a little bit. Okay. What should I do? What should I build? I'm gonna build a tiny house, but I think once it stops lagging... Oh, I smell food. Okay. It's only your first try. Ha ha ha. Don't worry, you're doing great. Thank you. Hey, look. By the way, you didn't hear me before, but you can hear me now. But look, when it turns around, there's your restaurant. Your Greek, what's it called? Bistro. It's still over there. And from Lynn's builds over there. Okay, is that... This is what I have to do, like, every single time I record a video, I kind of have to, like, move around with the thing a little bit first until it kind of comes up to speed with the OBS. I'm going to say it's OBS because it always comes up with, like, this error type of crap stuff. This is so funny, because I'm watching this as well, but it's funny watching, like, on the iPad as I'm doing it. Oh my gosh. So slow. Okay, we're good. Look how slow of a builder I am. I'm really slow. Actually, I have another build. I can't remember what I said. I read your message. I can't remember what I said. What did I say? I'm so not good at multitasking. I'm probably gonna as well, like, lose track of everything I'm talking about in this video. Like I do in my voiceovers as well. I don't even know which one we want to put on yet. Okay. Let's do an easy house because I'm so terrible at this at the moment. Easy is good for the beginner. Easy is good. Something about a house. I really can't remember. Even when you say something about a house, I still have no clue. Because that's how... Actually... I am actually really bad. I don't know if I've actually said this in a traditional. We're going traditional. I don't know if if I've said this in like a video before or a voiceover before, but I'm really forgetful, and you'll probably notice it during this stream. My sister, she actually reckons I have short-term memory loss. She's probably wrong. I'm probably just forgetful. Yeah, she reckons I've got short-term memory loss. Thanks, sis. That's nice of you. Anyway. I kind of like... I was thinking for this... Hello! Miss Cherry Blossom! We have another person! Yay! Hi! Yeah, we're just building like a... This is my first live stream, so sorry if it's like really bad or like paru. Like, you guys won't know what paru means, but that's pretty much like... I'm pretty sure I've used that in like one of my videos as well before. It's like a word that we use in New Zealand, which kind of means like stink. Like, not stink as in like smell, stink like dumb, I think. Or not the best quality, maybe. I don't even know if I'm explaining that properly, but Yeah, that's pretty much what paru means. So if I ever say that, you guys will now know what it means. That is annoying. How do I get rid of that? Oh, yeah. Ta-da! There you go, guys. That's a magic trick. I know, not very funny, but I try. I try. I think I have short-term memory loss as well. Oh, man, maybe it's like a simmer thing. Does anybody else, like any other simmers seem to... Because I'm pretty sure I've heard other people as well, like other simmers as well, say that they've got, what's the word? Short-term memory loss. This is so different, live streaming and chatting while trying to build, because usually you can focus like just on the build, but I'm reading the live stream. Is that full screen? Do you guys see it full screen or relatively full screen? Yes, you do. Duh. I'm watching it on my iPad. Duh, Caitlin. Yeah. Yeah. I'm doing the live chat. If you guys see some person called Caitlin commenting, that's just me. That's my other channel. That's my channel before I had YouTube. It's a good way to keep an eye on this chat. I have no idea what I'm doing at the moment. Experimentation. Usually before I do builds, I look at inspiration photos. Or not inspiration. Reference, that's the word. Reference photos, but today we're not doing any reference photos, so this is just gonna be all trial and error. Maybe. Actually, let's put that back in. I kind of like the idea of like, do I like that? I don't know about that. That's a creepy smile emoji. Wait, I'm behind on the messages. Relatively. Actually, yeah, that's like, hello there. Or like if you see, if you watch, have you ever watched, so I think you say it, what's her channel name? Sophia Nyagard. I can't say her last name, but that girl from BuzzFeed with the black hair, and she always goes on her video, hello friends, and she makes this really awkward face. Damn it, that's so oh yeah, let's just pull that in. Duh. Okay. Yeah, so I recently, I don't, how many people do we have like tuning in? I don't even know how to check that. We have one watching. I think it's just you still, Sophie, but that's all good. I'm just going to talk about random stuff like I do in my, what do you call it? In my, I really don't know what it's called. Oh, in my voiceovers, yeah. Forgetfulness. We should change the color. We'll change the color later. I don't know why, but I'm always too lazy to change the color of the stairs the first time. So I always do it later. Like I just finished doing, actually I'm not finished yet. Yeah, I'm only halfway done. Doing like a recording for another video, and I need a three-way door. Let's go with this one. Oh, this one. Yeah, what was I saying? Well, let's pull up the live chat again. For watching. I think it's both your channel. Probably. Probably it would be one of my channel. Gosh. See, this is what I'm talking about. I've totally forgotten what I was just talking about just before. I don't know if it's going to frustrate anybody listening to me talking about one thing and not finishing off the sentence. Like, you know how some people, they get annoyed when people don't finish off what they were talking about? Let's go for some... I want a double window though, because I want or a triple window maybe, but I kind of want space here, because I don't know, I don't like one window, it's annoying with one. I could always stretch out the sides. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. And put two windows. There we go. And doot. Excuse me making like random noises. Sometimes I like when I'm building, I'll talk on the phone to someone and I'll kind of make like weird random noises. That's just what I do when I don't know why I do it, I just do. But I'm probably going to, do I like that? I don't know. Actually, I think I'm gonna, I don't like flat sides. I hate having flat sides. Where do you come from? That's okay. I can totally understand your English. I'm from New Zealand, but I live in Australia. I've been here since just before Christmas 2012, so my accent is kind of mixed, I guess. Not hardcore mixed, like just a little bit. Like there's certain words I'll say that have like a, I don't know how to explain it, but there's, because I don't sound Australian, but there are certain words that I'll say that aren't as, like, my accent isn't as strong as it used to be. Like, you can't really notice it though. I think it's only my sister who notices. Who knows why she's the only one that notices, but she always tells me whenever I go back for a holiday and I'll say a certain word. Like the last time I remember I said car, and she said that I no longer say car like a New Zealander. Because New Zealanders say car like, how do they say it? They say like car. I don't know. I don't know. Did you want to share out the stream, or for me to share it, or are you okay with just a few people for your first one? I'm good with anything. I did actually tweet it. I typed out the URL though, so nobody can really click on that. Besides, that's probably not the same URL anymore. You can share it if you want. I don't mind. You were telling me before that your sister said it's like a normal conversation with Livestream, and I don't even know why I was like so scared in the first place, like chickening out and everything, because it's like, you know, I actually do kind of feel like I'm just on the phone talking, even though nobody's talking back to me like in my ears, like I have to read it. Yeah. Lol, this is like the crappiest house. It's all good, it's my first stream. It's meant to be crappy. Is that even? I hate it when they're not even. Yeah, that's even. Oh no, I feel like I need to sneeze. That's not good. Okay. What does this look like on the outside? Oh, we got the roof poking through. Let's just bring that down a bit, because that is going to annoy me. It kind of looks a bit like a little bit of a barn house, I think. I don't know. Or, I don't know. Oh, we didn't put any columns in the front. Put two like this and then put like a fence there maybe. I recently discovered these fences, like you can put them in black and white. I don't know why I've never used them, but they're so cool. I like them like black and white. That's cool. Two-toned. Okay, let's read some more messages. Don't worry, it's going to be the same for me. I was going to read, you wrote haha first. I was going to read that, but I feel like ha ha ha. Like, I don't know. It's going to be the same for me, and I'm going to need emotional support. I'll watch your live stream. Don't worry, I'll watch it. Providing I am not at work, of course. I just remembered hopefully I'm not at work. I have work tomorrow. Nobody likes to go to work, or at least I don't anyway. But gotta make a living somehow. Otherwise I would not have been able to go shopping today. I probably would have been at home. I probably would have been recording videos and then done the stream. This is kind of fun doing a stream. There's no like pressure, I guess. You can just go at your own leisure. and create whatever you want. Like, I have no clue what I'm making at the moment. I'm just building whatever pops up into my head. Okay. I'll time it so that you're not at work when I do. Okay. That'll be good, and then I can watch it. If you're thinking of doing it this week, I'm at work the rest of the week, except for Sunday. Yeah, I work tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Wednesday. Oh, it's payday tomorrow. Yay. Tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Short shifts this week. Like last week, I had Monday to Friday. And, those were such long hours. But we had people go away on holiday. And, yay! Thank you! I just saw your tweet, Sophie. Miss Cherry Blossom, if you're still in the thing, because I can't see, like, who's, like, how many people are in the chat. I just go by when I see the messages. You said your English wasn't that good, and I'm kind of curious to know where you're from. Like, what language do you, like, what's your first language? Because I'm going to say that English is your second. Should I use this one? I don't think I've ever used this before. There's probably a reason why I don't. Right now I don't know that reason, so we're just going to go with it, or see if there's another colour. Maybe this one. Oh, let's do like a, my leg is itchy. Indonesia! That's so cool! For me, New Zealand is the most beautiful country. Oh, really? A lot of people say it's really beautiful. I mean, I guess, like, it is a really beautiful country. Like, I had some friends or, like, workmates over here in Australia who saw some photos, and they thought it was fake or, like, edited, because we were up in, it was in the mountains. It was like the hills, because it's really hilly in some areas. So we were up in the hills, and I agree though, the hills are really they do look kind of fake, like in the photo, but they're not. They're the real thing. So people were like, oh my gosh, your country is so pretty. I'm like, yes, I know. But I guess since I grew up in it, it's not as much of a wow thing for me, I guess. Like, I know it's pretty, but I'm used to it, if that makes sense. I guess if I was to go to another country, though, and kind of compare them, because the thing is, the only countries I've ever been to is Australia, New Zealand, and then Cook Islands, because I also lived in Cook Islands, and that's like a paradise, pretty much, a tropical paradise. So I think if I was to go somewhere else, like, I'd really like to do some traveling. I really do want to go to the Philippines as well. It never was an interest for me until I was dating a Filipino and working with a lot of Filipinos that I wanted to go over to there. Plus, I've been watching a YouTuber who lives over there, and he really does sell the country to you and makes you want to go. So I do want to go and visit there one day. Let's use some black so it matches the... Oh, what? Why is that there? Okay, let's do... This is like a really dark house. It's all good. We'll liven it up with some plants, I think. Okay. That looks quite nice. Yeah, it's interesting because I'm not really thinking about the build too much as I usually would. And I think it's just because I'm busy talking. So it's actually quite interesting considering, like, how it's turning out. It's quite interesting. Hey Zoe, how's it going? How's freezing cold Hamilton? Oh wait, do people know that you're from Hamilton? My uncle and cousins live in New Zealand. Oh really? I've never been to this, so I have no idea what it's like. Lol, this is so funny. I'm like reading all the comments all mixed up. I'm not even reading them in order. Do you know where they live? Like in the north or south or up near Auckland or Wellington or something? I don't know. Gee, it would be cold in Wellington at this time. Let's put some stairs. I want to change this grey. It's really dark. What do you guys think? It's really dark. Which staircase did I use before? Let's just copy and paste it because I can't remember. It's so cold. Oh my gosh. When I was back in New Zealand, when did I go back? Actually, it was this time last year that I moved back over to New Zealand. Why in the world? Oh, actually, no, it wasn't now. It was June, actually, early June. But why in the world did I decide to move back in like the middle of winter? It was so flippin' freezing. I didn't even have a heater. Like, I was a bit jealous because my sister and her husband, they both had heaters. Like there was one in the lounge, one in their bedroom, and here's me with all these layers of blankets in my onesie, and underneath my onesie I've got like pajama pants and like a couple layers of t-shirts. It was so freezing. Oh my gosh, we don't even have a door in the back. This house is really small. Like, I haven't even thought about the inside. I think I'm really bad at layouts of houses. I don't know if anybody's noticed that, but I personally think I'm really bad at the layout of houses, or it's what I struggle with the most, I guess. Okay, what door? Is it kind of lame using the exact same door as the front? Or is there like a triple? No, I want it bang smack in the middle. So it needs to be like a double. Is this a double? Oh, that's the same one. Do I use the same one? Or I could use a French door, maybe. Let's read some messages. Oh my gosh, Caitlin, read the messages. Maybe do some white columns instead. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. A dark brown black colour to line it a little. White columns on the corners. Especially from Oz, you're crazy. I know, right? Going from, because when I was living in Mount Isa, that got up to 40 degrees at the most, I would say. I think we're just gonna have to use this door again because that's the only one that's like triple, apart from this one, but that's rounded. I don't want a round door. They really need some more triple doors, I think. I think that's the door we used before. Yeah, I don't even know why I did that. Yeah, because it got up to like 40 degrees in Mount Isa. Going from that to like, I don't know, how cold is it in New Zealand? Oh, gee, crazy. I actually did buy a heater at one point. Oh, that looks better. That looks brighter. I did actually buy a heater at one point when I was in NZ, but I never used it because the one I bought it from the warehouse, and it was like, nobody else knows what the warehouse is except for Zoe, I think, but it's pretty much like a big store. What's the word? Retail store. Like, do I want that there? Nah. Yeah, it's pretty much like a big retail store. Oh, what? Why is that there? Okay. And they just sell a bunch of stuff, pretty much. Home stuff, TVs, clothes, all that crap. That was like my number one store before Kmart became popular. That's where I spent all my birthday money when I was a kid. Yeah. Do we need more windows? I'm so slow. I'm such a slow builder. Okay. Let's do the layout of this. Okay. Bye, Sophie. Wait, I'm staying, but wait. Yes, they wouldn't work in real life, yes. I was hoping to save the rest of the stream, but I will do my best. Oh, that's okay. Bye, Zoe. 40-degree weather is the worst, haha, even after 3 summers of it. I never got used to it. Oh, right. Okay, so you know how, yeah, you know how I said earlier that I read all of the messages. I don't even read them in order. I just kind of read like whichever, I don't know, whichever I see first. Yeah, I totally thought you were saying bye to me, so I said bye, and then I read Zoe's and clicked that you were saying bye to Zoe. 40-degree weather wasn't actually that bad. It was because, oh, what was that? Oh, liked by Zoe. That was a tweet. What was I saying? Oh yeah, 40-degree heat wasn't that bad because it was like humid heat. So, do I want to have a thing that goes straight down or? Oh, I know, we'll do something like this. Yeah, it wasn't really that bad because it was dry heat, meaning even though it was like super hot, you didn't get all sticky and sweaty and gross and all that. Like where I'm living now, I hate the heat here. It's a lot cooler in terms of temperature, but you get sticky and sweaty and it's so gross. I hate it. Okay. Here comes the difficult part. The annoying layout. My least favorite part of building. Actually, this is always the part I hate when it comes to building. There's a build that I did just recently. I haven't edited it yet, but it's quite a big build. So I decided, because I hate doing layout so much, to skip the layout. And I figured if people want to see the layout, then I will probably do that at a later date maybe. Yeah. Sorry, I'm like finding it hard to concentrate trying to figure out how to put in a layout while I'm talking. Maybe. Well, that's a pretty big bathroom. Maybe I'll put the bathroom here. It's going to be pretty big. And then we can have like a bedroom. Should I just make this easy for myself and put in those walls only? Cheetah, Caitlin. In England, they would consider something like 20 degrees to be hot weather, but yeah, that's the same as New Zealand. It's funny when I see like friends post on Facebook and they're like, oh my gosh, it's so hot. And it's like, what, 20 degrees over there, or 23 probably at the most. But I kind of get what they mean because I've been in New Zealand, so I know what it's like to think it's hot when really it's not. Although the heat is different over there anyway, because of apparently there's like a hole in the, I don't know, this is just what I've heard, but apparently there's like a hole in the ozone layer like right above New Zealand and Aussie, kind of. But yeah, so you do like the sun is like harsher, I guess, over there. Let's have a look at the messages. Oh, hi, Angelic Soul. I'm seeing some new people. Like some people I've never seen in this little live chat here, and I haven't actually seen on my channel before. So that's cool. Hello. Like I don't know if you guys are like this is your first time visiting, but yeah, I'm pretty much like if this is your first time, I'm Caitlin, and I pretty much just do speed builds and sim related videos. I'm not really that good at LPs. I've tried a couple and I'm not very good. I'm not that good. I don't know. I think it's because I'm not good at storytelling. Like even when I was in school and we'd have to do what's the word? Like story writing. I usually, let's put on BB move objects. Control. I used to like I never got the best grade, I guess. Oh, oops. I was gonna write BB motherload. Move objects. It's my first time, never come here. You have no idea. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I was actually like, when I was in high school, it's actually kind of funny because when I was in high school in New Zealand, yeah. When I was in high school in New Zealand, I was in the crappy English class. We had 3 classes, so they've got English Extension, which is like the really smart people, and they got harder work pretty much. Then there was the average class, and that was just normal English. And then there was called EAP. Like, I don't know what, because it was EAP. So I don't know what AP stood for, but basically I called it extra help needed because I sucked. And I found it really funny because when I came over to Australia, because they had like they have interviews here for new students, so I went and had this interview. I hate it when things don't go like because of the foundation. Yeah, I had to have this interview, and the teacher, or the principal, sorry, he, I don't even know why, but he put me in the smart class. Turns out I still did fine. Like, probably the highest grade I got was a B, I think, like a B minus. I have a confession to make. When I was in high school, somebody did my assignment for me. I would never actually get people to do my assignments, but that one time, it was a group. It was a group project or assignment, I guess. We had to put together like a skit of, I can't even remember what it was supposed to be, but I did not understand it one bit, and we got graded as a group as an individual. So one of the girls in my group, she did not want to fail because a lot of those people there, like at that school, were pretty smart and they didn't like to fail. They liked to get good grades and things like that. And because I kind of wasn't the smartest, she took on the challenge, or not really a challenge for her because it was easy for her, but she basically said that she'll do it for me. The thing is, I didn't really ask her to do it. She just did it because she wanted a good grade. So I just let her do it, to be honest. Usually, yeah, but like I said, I wouldn't actually get people to do my assignments. It's just the fact that she wanted a good grade, and I was sort of hindering the group from getting that by not being very smart with English. I was also very crap at maths and science. The only thing I really excelled at in high school was art and anything to do with creativity, pretty much. Um, Even though I'm British and all that, I sucked at English. I sucked at England class. Wait, is that a class? Like, is that the actual name? Like, England class? I think I failed my last exam. It was just an end of year exam, though, nothing too important. Oh man, you know what? When I was in my maths class, I was also in the crappy maths class as well, but thankfully that stuff was easy. I passed all of my tests but one, and in New Zealand, damn, this is crooked. It needs to be rounded. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, in New Zealand, in order to, damn it, I do not want to pick that up. Okay. Yeah, so, sorry. In school in New Zealand, you have to pass the year overall, or your grade level overall, you have to get 80 credits, and pretty much all the tests you do throughout the year is worth a certain amount of credits. So like one test, depending on the difficulty, if it's easy, will only be worth 2 credits. Some will be worth 4, others will be worth 6. I'm pretty sure the highest was 6 though. There's nothing really higher than 6. And I finished off the year with 78 credits. I was 2 credits short, and I was so annoyed with that because earlier in the year I failed a maths test that was worth 2 credits, and I had the opportunity to resit it because some of the tests you were allowed to resit. And the teacher asked me, "Do you want to resit the test?" I was like, "Nah, it's all good. It's only 2 credits." only 2 credits, and that cost me that year level because I could have reset that, but I chose not to, and I failed my year level. It's okay though, because once you go through the next year of school, you can kind of make up the lost credits. So say I got 78. If I got, like, say 90 credits in my second year, they'll sort of just kind of cross credit, and the extra 10 credits that you've made in the following year can be put towards the previous year to help you pass. So I technically did pass the 2 year levels, but I had to have some of my credits taken from my following year to add it on to my previous year, pretty much. But as long as I passed, then that's all I'm, worried about. That's ugly. I wish we had more terrains. Oh, that one's alright. Let's use this one, I think. Because I kind of think that some of these terrains are kind of ugly. They're not all cool. I don't know. Why did I just do that? It's too harsh. Okay, let's use this one. I don't even know if people are home yet. Like, what's the time? 6:20. Probably. Yeah, now I've got like a big splotch in the middle. Okay, let's see. I always do this, like, just to fade out certain, like, areas. Do we have anybody new who has entered the chat? I meant to say English. I thought you did. That's why I started laughing. I was like, wait, is it actually called England class? Or because I laughed at first, but then that's when I was kind of like, wait, it could actually be called something else in England. This is like bugging me right in this section. Oh well. Who cares? I'll fix it up later, I think. Okay. Oh yeah, so I had a very productive day today. I probably woke up at around 7 o'clock because I didn't plan to. I just heard everybody else and it kind of woke me up. I wanted to sleep longer, but oh well. So yeah. Is that a one that goes right in the middle? Oh, actually, I know what we'll do. Yeah, so woke up early, and I don't really know what I did for the first half of the morning. What did I do? I think, did I eat? Yeah, I did. I made myself some porridge. I talked a little bit on Twitter to Sophie, and then around 11 o'clock, I think. No, 10 o'clock, I started getting ready to go out to town. I was actually supposed to, because we live in like a little beach town, and I was gonna go into the city, which is about half-hour drive. But my dad actually forgot that he was going to Brisbane for work, because he flies quite often for work. So, middle door. Yeah, he forgot he was going to Brisbane, so I couldn't really get myself into town, could I? But that was okay. I decided to just go into town, like where I live, town. Oh, look at that. These are not in the right spot. Are those ones in the right spot? I think so. Who noticed that? And I didn't. I don't know. I really don't know what do you guys think I should do on the inside? I really don't know what to do on the inside. I'm kind of lost at the moment. I think there's another person other than you and I, but their name doesn't come up in chat. Hi, other person. You probably have your, maybe they've got their channel on private, I think. Because I think if you've got it on private, then you can't really see. My legs are getting sore because I'm sitting like on my bed, so I'm kind of just shuffling around. Oh yeah, so yeah, I went into town and I spent about 2 hours today. I can't believe I spent that long. I spent 2 hours almost inside Big W, which is also like a retail store, and you've got clothes and home items and stuff. And because I've been trying to, I guess, design my room or make it look nice because it's really plain and stuff. So I spent probably a good hour and a half in the, maybe a little bit shorter than an hour and a half actually, maybe like an hour in the bedding section, just looking at different bed throws and cushions and pillowcases, sheets and stuff, because I was looking for colors, and I literally like changed my mind so much. I did settle on something finally though. I ended up buying like a pink cushion. I just realized I'm not even doing anything with the build. I'm just chatting because I was too busy like looking at my blanket and my cool new pillow because I like it. It's so pretty. But yeah, I don't know if I want this wall there. I really don't know what to do with this. Usually when this happens, I'll stop recording and I'll go off like and eat or something, or I will go and maybe let's just do the shell of the house, eh? Let's do that. Did I not paint that roof? Oh yeah, I will go and eat or something and maybe watch a little bit of TV. But just a little bit stuck today. Just a little bit. Let's go with white, I think. I think white's alright. Oops, we did not put one on this one. Let's put a little garden out the back here. Like maybe a fence. Let's have a look at putting in a fence, perhaps. Something like this maybe? In the white, perhaps? It might look nice. Let's have a look. I think I'm just going to put it like on the back half of the house. I think I want to leave the front kind of like an open yard, perhaps. Oops. Well, that's a little bit annoying. There's only like, that's an uneven lot. I didn't even make sure that I've got it the same. Oh, either way, it's just going to end up the same on the other side. Oh well, we're just going to have to roll with it. Oh, actually, you know what? No, you know what we're going to do is we're going to do this instead. I think it's, yeah, just make it a little bit shorter than the other side. That's alright. What did I just delete? That's all good. Okay, now time for a backyard. I think what we're going to do is, I have an idea. Oops, whether it's a good idea or not, I don't know, but I have an idea. That's round enough, I think. Oh. Okay, maybe it's not. Let's see. I think I am going to do just the, I guess, the exterior of this house, and I might end the stream just before 7. I think before 7. I think that's a good time, because I think we might end up having dinner, or actually, it's usually when I watch TV as well, around 7 o'clock. And since I'm kind of lost for ideas at the moment, that is so crooked. Oh well. We're going to roll with it anyway. And put some rocks, I think. Sophie, this idea came from one of your videos. I think kind of from the collab that we did together, and I saw that you did this for the... wait, was it? No, that was somebody else who did that one. That was somebody from Facebook. But yeah, this is kind of like... I think you did something round on the collab. Correct me if I'm wrong. I could be wrong. My bad if I am. I'm sorry. Okay. How long is this? Like, how long have I been filming for? An hour, maybe? An hour and a half? I don't know. Can't remember. Oh, look, I have a message. Yeah, I think... Did you do something like this? I'm going to say that you're replying, Sophie, to me saying that the idea sort of came from one of your builds. I did something similar in my second Rory's. It must have been that video. Did something a bit like that. Yeah, it must have been... Yeah. Oh, look at that. I've got a whole bunch of messages. On Facebook. Probably should have, like, silenced Facebook. But it's all good. I'm not going to reply. I'm just going to probably read it. Just so I know what's happening. Because it's also on my screen. KFC. So it's my boyfriend who texted me. And he said they're at KFC. They went to a cave today on a beach. And he thinks that it was a waste of time. Trust him to say that. He's not exactly the outgoing type. Nor the one to really like nature unless it involves fishing. In that case, though, I guess that... Oops, let's put that one there. You know, I guess that it's okay because I'm also the same. Not really into... I actually, that's a bit of a lie. I like, what's it called? Hiking. And I like going out on boats. I don't like to fish because fish hate me. And they always bite, but never stay. They always give me false hope and make me think, yes, I finally caught a fish, and then they leave and I go home empty-handed. I don't really like the beach either. I used to like the beach, but I don't know, as I got older I just didn't really have any interest in it anymore. I like to go there just to look, but not really to hop in the water. Oops, which is kind of funny because... Like, I live in a beach town, and people are like, you're so lucky to live in a beach town. I'm like, haha, sure. I mean, yeah, I am lucky. Other people don't have beaches, but at the same time, I couldn't care less if I lived in a beach town or not, because I'm just not into the beach. Except for the fact that, actually, I don't know I haven't been on a hike in Australia because I'm scared of snakes and spiders. Because, oh man, you got to be careful with those things here. I mean, you don't see them like in your living spaces. Like sometimes you do. Like not long ago on the news, I think maybe a month ago, there was a lady who had a lovely little visitor drop through her ceiling to eat a possum. She had a giant python in her house. It was all over the news. It's all good though. Pythons aren't poisonous. They are really heavy though. I've held a python before. They're really heavy. Of course, the one I held was tame. You probably don't want to hold a wild one. That's probably not the best idea. It's all good though to handle a what's the word? A tame one. I'm pretty sure they're not gonna hurt you. But they're so heavy. They're really heavy. I wasn't even holding it by myself. I was holding it with my boyfriend and it was still heavy. I've always wanted to hold a snake. You know, a lot of people are actually quite scared of holding snakes. And I don't really know why. Because they don't really feel like anything, to be honest. I mean, because I think there's there's like a little bit of a conception that snakes, I don't know why, but I've heard that some people think that snakes are slimy or something, and I guess it's just because their scales or something, they look like they're shiny and slimy, I guess, but they're actually quite tough. Like the skin is really, it's really hard. What does it feel like? I would say it feels like, I really don't know. It's hard to describe. I do actually have a photo of me holding that snake. But for some reason, I don't even know why, because I have a iPhone, but some of the photos that I have from like ages ago in my album, they won't open. Like they've got some sort of weird error with them. And I googled it and I couldn't find any solutions, so I don't know, I can't open them, and I'm not really going to bother anymore either because it's just frustrating. Oh, that's kind of a, do I like that? I don't know. Let's put some other flowers in. I'm not exactly the most adventurous person when it comes to, you know, gardening in The Sims. I feel like I choose the same flowers and plants all the time because, I don't know, I'm just not that good at it, I think. That's what I think anyway. Thinking about it now, I'm kind of like, oh gosh, Caitlin, why did you do this? I'm kind of feeling like I regret, because I want to garden this whole section here. Let's just chuck a bunch of these down. This little set of foliage, what's it called? Low-lying pale yellow flowers. If we lie a bunch of this down, it'll kind of fill up like the space quicker, and then we can just go in and add. I'm pretty sure a lot of people do this. I mean, I do it. Just kind of fill in spots. I think I used to think they were wet and slimy as well, but now I've obviously heard about how they're quite smooth and everything. I feel like all my gardens look really similar because, yeah, I know. I guess it's, you could size them up. I was looking at that, like sizing them up. Oh, yeah. You're talking about these things, eh? These, yeah, let's do that, shall we? Yeah, let's just do that. Save some time. Maybe just chuck some smaller ones in the back there. I feel like this garden is way too gardeny. That's not even a word, but I'm gonna roll with it anyway. Chuck some flowers over here. Maybe one of these ones. It's gonna go from like little flowers to all the suddenly, you know, like big massive ones. Let's put a tree here because there's like an empty spot. Let's put a tree there. Oh, that's a pretty tree. Actually, that was the first tree that I chose, and it actually doesn't look too bad. What have you been doing? I just got a message from my boyfriend saying, what have you been doing all afternoon? Actually, like I was saying earlier, I've been quite productive. I did some cleaning. I cleaned my room, gave it a good vacuum, because I bought a whole bunch of new bedding and I really wanted the room to look nice with all the new bedding. So, of course, naturally, I tidied my room. Oh, I haven't used this flower yet. Naturally, I went ahead and tidied my room. I think I want to use another one of these trees because I kind of like that. Yeah. Naturally, yeah. You know what I'm going to do right now? I'm going to buy that bundle I was talking about. Oh, yeah. Did you? Oh, it was you got the bowling pack, from that little competition? Because I was about to say, wait, did you already get the vampire pack with that thing? But that was the bowling pack, wasn't it? Pretty sure it was. Let's put another one of these flowers in somewhere over here. Lots of purple. Need to fill in this area more. What are we going to use? What colours? Actually, I think I'll use some of these flowers here. I've recently discovered these flowers and thought they were quite nice. Like, I knew they were there, but actually I don't really like them. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm a bit lost at the moment for ideas. I feel like this garden is looking a little tragic compared to what I would usually produce in a speed build. We could get some white. White is pretty. I feel like I've used too much of these. Oh, perhaps let's try out some of these, eh? Does anybody else think this looks a little tragic? I feel like it does. Guys, do not call me to come and do your gardening. I would do a terrible job. Oh, jeez. No, I like it. Oh, really? Yay! It's funny, actually, when people say they like something, like when I do something and I don't like it, and I don't think other people would like it, I actually am genuinely surprised if people say they like it. I'm like, oh, okay then. Alright, it's obviously not as... I guess you're always going to be more critical of your work than others would be. Because you are your own worst... Is it critical enemy? I don't know. Why would it be enemy? Who in the world is their worst enemy? You know why this is probably looking a little bit funny? Because we don't have any... Like, what's the word? We don't have any stones over here to section it off. I'm going to section it off. Okay. Who knows if this is going to make it look any bit better. Does that make sense? Any bit better? I don't know. Let's delete that and bring that in. Okay. I think you guys like watch a little bit, like you're a little bit behind on the stream compared to when I'm building, because like I said earlier, I'm also watching on my iPad, just because that's how I'm reading the comments, so I can be able, so that I can, display this on YouTube, like full screen mode, pretty much. Because like I don't have two screens, I've only got my laptop, my little laptop. So yeah. What shall we put over here? Maybe we should put like a like a pond, maybe. Let's try that out. Oops. That's okay, I'll go back in later and pond. Who knows why I decided to put in a pond. Doing some interesting stuff today, Caitlin. I should do like another live stream. I think it might be easier to try and do live streams like rather than doing a video and then editing and then voice over. It's a little bit fun as well. I get to interact with people. Even though I might not necessarily have that many people watching, it's still kind of fun, I think. Besides, people can always go back and watch this later on if they missed it. But yeah, I'm actually having a little bit of fun. I don't know if I'm boring anybody though with like my random nothing to change. Oh right. Yeah, I don't know if I'm boring anybody though with like my random stuff that I talk about, but hopefully it's not too bad. Hopefully. This is going to be one of those houses that has nature. Maybe I feel like an old couple would live here. This is like, to me this is like an old people house. Cuz you know, it's got all the I was just yawning. Yeah, it's got all the things that it's got all the things that old people would use, I reckon. Like plants and gardens. I really think those are old people style. Actually, old people are quite funny. So I was talking to, if anybody else is watching, I was talking to Sugar Plum Sims today about my nana. Now, we have my family has this family homestead, and my nana looks after it, and when I was younger, she went to go and, you know, just go and check up on the house and see if anything, I don't know, needs to, because she used to just go there now and again just to check up on it and stuff. So we went out and my nana went to the fridge, and you know, she doesn't go there that often, so it would have been a while since she last went. But she went and headed over to the fridge and pulled out a lolly from this bag of lollies, and we asked her, like, I think we went and checked how old the bag of lollies was, and they were quite old. They were definitely expired, and we were kind of grossed out a bit. It was kind of funny though, because, you know, we were kind of thinking, well, if the lollies are expired, what else in this fridge is expired? We kind of went looking around. There wasn't much in the fridge. There was a jar of Marmite though, and we looked on the back of the Marmite because the label was really old. Like it was one of the old package designs. And so we checked the date, the expiry date, and it expired in like the 1980s. We were so grossed out. I have a little bit of a suspicion that nobody actually ate it when it was that old, so it didn't really matter, I guess. I don't know if I'm right or not. That's what I think anyway. But yeah, I don't know. It's a little bit gross. A really, really old jar of Marmite. But yeah. Guys, this is what happens when I'm doing Sims builds. Sometimes I start getting really sleepy. Like, you guys can't tell that I'm sleepy. I mean, you might be able to, because I start to talk less when I'm getting tired. But yeah, I start getting sleepy, and I don't even know why I do. I just do. But yeah. Actually, let's... what am I looking for? Statues, I think. This is what I'm looking for, but I think that's... Oh no, that's on... Is that the old one? I don't think so. Is there a better one here? Like this one? I want to cover up those ugly things. I mean, this is kind of weird though, putting it in the backyard. Like, let's just pretend they like made it look like this, I guess. Is there a dark grey? There isn't. Where? I want a dark grey. Oh well. Let's just go for this colour. Maybe it can be like a built-in. Because we had a built-in fountain once when I first moved to Australia. It was like a couple of bathtubs, but it had a little bit of a fountain mechanism. You probably don't really want to have a pond in your house though, because they're a great breeding place for mosquitoes. So I guess if you live in an area that's pretty prone to like getting mosquitoes, you probably don't want to have something like this. Some sort of pond. I don't know. I could have made this a swimming pool actually, but too late now. Oh, anyway, if this is for an old couple, I don't really think they'll swim. I don't think they'll. There was like this little old man, this cute little old man today. He was, when I was at the shop, I was going down the, what do you call it, the escalator ramp thing with my trolley, and he was walking in front of me. And usually when I see an old person, I'll kind of just wait for them, like, because I've kind of always been taught to kind of, you know, let your elders go first. So when there's older people, I'll let them walk ahead of me pretty much. And I just kind of waited to the side while he went and jumped on the escalator. Turns out though, by the time he got to the bottom, he was walking and I was just, you know, slowly walking behind him. It was okay with me. I didn't really mind or anything like that. And he kind of was just like, oh, these don't really match, do they? Oh well. Yeah, he was basically, oh, I'll let you go first. I was like, oh, okay. Because I was kind of, you know, just being patient, letting him go. But in the end, he just kind of let me go in front. So I was like, alright then. Okay. I don't know what I want to do here. Maybe get rid of these for a start. There, that looks kind of better. Kind of interesting. They've got a big open space. Okay, what are we going to put in this big open space? I know, let's put... Sorry if I like suddenly hurt your ears. Because I know I keep like accidentally like talking really, really loudly. Does anybody else hate this little beanstalk? Like, look at the annoying little holes in it. I don't like it. It's gross. It's like the whole trypophobia thingy. Although I don't really have that. There are just some things that I don't like the look of, and that just happens to be one of them. That little stump there. That's why I didn't do the plant sim challenge, because I just did not like that at all. Put a couple of things like that. Maybe a little, what do you call it? A little outdoor seating area. I got a free 5% coupon thing to buy the bundle. Oh, when do they have another sale? They usually have sales. Although, annoyingly enough, whenever the sales come around, I've never got any money. Hopefully that won't be the case next time they have a sale. That's too light. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna use... Oh, wait, which one is it? Is it this one? Is this the 6? Yeah, let's use this one. This one's cool. If the old people want to have the grandkids around, they can have a little bit of... I like the blue. I don't know why, I just do. Blue. Then we need some chairs. These ones are kind of cool. They don't really suit the table though. Or maybe... wait, let's choose a lighter colour. Yeah. Nah. Maybe this one? Or a blue one. This blue. I do not know. Maybe this one. I'm just going to go with this one, I think. Ta-da! How does it look, guys? Hi, how do you say that? Is it Sky Spy? Is that how? Thank you. Thank you, welcome. Sky Spy Gamer. That's how you say it, isn't it? Sky Spy. Yeah. That's a lot of trees. I never put that many trees in. Maybe I should put like a taller tree here, perhaps. Let's just quickly see what that would look like if I put a bigger tree. Like a taller one, like maybe... No, not that one. This one? Nope. Maybe this one. Nope. Or this one? That's way too big. We'll just keep it this one. Oh, you know what I haven't done? I haven't put any terrain underneath these plants. That's why it's looking a little bit odd, I think. There's no dirt. I always forget the dirt, actually. The dirt is usually the last thing I do. I think. The bundle on CD... Oh, yeah, you keep telling me that, and I always forget to check that out. Because it's cheaper, isn't it? Although, I only need the spooky stuff at the moment anyway. Oh, look, I missed a spot. Oh, it's okay, you can't see it. We'll just... okay. Okay, can you see that? And then we'll use this one. I have really been liking this one lately. For around the edges of the things. And like filling in spots like that. I don't know why, I just have been. Because I like the kind of the transition, like it makes it look like it transitions into the grass easier. Nicely. More nicely. That doesn't make sense. Oh well. Nothing I say usually makes sense. Okay. I keep forgetting, I'll be completely honest, I keep forgetting to check the comment. I mean, you know, the live chat. Because I'm so involved in like trying to talk. And trying to... what just happened? Yeah, I'm so involved in trying to talk and building that I keep forgetting to check the chat, and I'll check it like every so often just to see if there's a new comment, or I'll take a glance over. I think we have a new comment actually now. Can you play vampires in The Sims 4? I can. I should actually play some vampires. I might do that. Sky Spy Gamer in another stream, because I actually do have a vampire family and it's been a while since I've played around with them, so perhaps I could do that. It might be a little bit easier as well, because I'm usually not that good at LP and storytelling, but since this is a stream, I feel like there's less pressure to try and create something. I don't know, because I feel like this is more of a relaxed version of YouTube, I guess. So I could actually do that. Show you a little bit of my personal gameplay with the vampires. Did I do that tree? How much did it give you off your code, Sophie? I am a super slow builder. How long have I been doing this live chat? The live stream, I mean. Oops, that's a little bit laggy. Sorry guys, it's probably a little bit annoying that it's lagging like that. I actually do like that backyard surprisingly. Even though it's a little bit different than something I'd usually create, but kind of like it. Not bad. I don't know if I want to do the front because I'm starting to get a little bit hungry. Yeah, just Sky Spy. If you follow me on Twitter, I usually will tweet out when I'm doing another live stream. Or if you're already subscribed, then you'll get notifications, I guess, of when I start live streams. This is my first live stream, so I haven't really figured out how to schedule live streams yet. But once I figure out how to do that, you can also keep a track of the schedules, I guess, because I might try and make this something more of a regular thing. So yeah. Oops. Why is that all lagged out? Just less. I started paying because the code I had to send something to my phone number. Change the pre-generated phone number. Oh, that happened to me with a different situation. With the whole, what was it? Send something to my phone number. Yeah, with something like that, it happened to me as well. It's such a pain. They don't want to make things easy, do they? They always, in order to fix things like that, it's always got to be so difficult. The original price was £16.49. Wait, pounds, eh? And it ended up being about $15.70. When's my birthday? My birthday, people, is the 17th of September. So it's not too far away, actually. Yeah. And I will be turning 22 this year. I don't really seem like... I don't think I seem like I'm 21. I feel like I'm still young at heart, pretty much. Plus, I actually got mistaken because I just started my new job just over a month ago, and one of the boys there, who's actually quite cool, he's probably one of my favourite people that I work with now. But yeah, anyway, he mistook my age. He thought I was 15. He was 6 years. He went 6 years too low, but apparently he said, because my brother used to work there, so he got told that, you know what, let's do like a kind of a symmetrical thing. Yeah. Is that weird, having like symmetrical trees? I never really do symmetrical trees because I'm not really into that whole symmetrical look, but for whatever reason, I kind of like it like this. You know what, we're just going to do it because I like it. Oops, wrong one. Yeah, my brother used to work there, and somebody had told him that I was the younger sister, and so he thought, well, obviously she's got to be younger than 19 then, and I don't know why he guessed 15 though. He could have guessed 16 or 17 or 18, but he decided to guess 15. But I'm really, really short, so I guess that might be why. Maybe rotate the second tree, but yeah, that's probably a good idea, actually. so it's not like exactly identical. Is that the same as that? Damn it. Is it? It is, damn it. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. That way? Yeah, why not? Yeah, no. Maybe the secondary. Yeah. I thought that little sign thing meant pounds. That's probably like... We've had this discussion so many times and I always forget. Pounds is more or less than Australian dollar. I think it's less. I think. And then, so that would probably be like $20, maybe, or something like that. I'm not sure. I cannot remember. We need a mailbox. We don't have a mailbox. Let's just use the search bar. I always use the search bar for mailboxes because I never know where to find them. It's a little bit slow, actually. Let's go for the old country, I think. There we go. And this mailbox looks lonely all by itself there. Maybe we could put some, like a little plant. Yeah. There we go. That's kind of pretty. Oh no, my game is lagged. It's probably going to say not. Oh no, there we go. Okay. You know what? I think that we are going to be done for the exterior. I might like continue this in another live stream and do the inside. I've just really completely lost for ideas of what to do for the inside. So I might have to sit and think about it for a little bit. But yeah, I think we are going to end the stream here. Thank you to everybody who joined my first stream. This is going to be pretty much for my 100 plus subscribers. I actually forgot to mention that at the beginning of this video, but I just reached 100 plus subscribers probably about a month ago, and I've been really busy and whatnot, so haven't been able to get around to it until now, but this is kind of like my little celebration video, I guess, doing a first live stream. And just having a little chit chat with people, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Because this is new for me. I've watched a couple streams before, but this is my first time doing it, so hopefully it wasn't too painful to watch how slow I was and all of that. But yeah, I actually did enjoy this and talking to everybody. So yeah. Oh, sorry, I missed a video. I mean, not a video, a message. Yes, Sky Spy. I'm Sky Spy Gamer. Sorry, I'm not an Australian, but I do live in Australia. I'm from New Zealand. It's okay though, because I often do get mistaken for an Australian, but that's just usually a lot of people mistake Australians and New Zealanders. I don't know why, it's always been like that. Even before I started YouTube, some people will ask if I'm Australian or if I'm New Zealand. It's vice versa as well. Australians get asked the same thing. Although there is a very distinct difference between our accents, and yeah. But anyway, guys, thank you. I keep going on and talking, but I'm feeling a little bit tired now. A little bit lost for ideas and a bit hungry if I do. Yeah. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in my next stream or my next video. Oh! Sorry, I just saw that Sky Spy is Australian. Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, I'm not Australian, but I live in Australia. But yeah, I hope to see you, Sky Spy, in one of my other streams, and I know I'll see Sophie again, or Sugar Plum Sims. And who else do we have here? Angelic Soul, I hope to see you again if you're still watching, and Miss Cherry Blossom as well if you're still watching it, and everybody else who's watching as well, that I can't see at the moment. But yeah, thank you guys, and I will see you soon. Bye!